What can someone at home on small speakers who has got neighbours maybe do to get their record better prepared for...
Possibly check out for some really good headphones is probably one answer. Right. Get some really hot headphones that can really separate the sound. That would help a lot. Or if you've got a mate around the corner who lives in a basement who doesn't get bothered by, just go and play it around there and go back to mixing. Yeah, get it louder. Right. Yeah, because volume is the excitement. Gets adrenaline going, doesn't it? You know, we know. You know, louder the better. Whoa. I like it. There was that big thing in the papers about CDs are superseding vinyl, vinyl's dying, vinyl's over, and vinyl never really went away. It just may have slowed down here and there, but it's coming on a resurgence again, you know. Yeah, it sounds like more drive there and less of that uncomfortable kind of toppy end, you know.
Yeah. Are you happy with it as a record then?
And much, oh yeah, much happier now. Before I was worried because I thought it was too edgy. Cause I feel it would have broken up in some players, you know. Some players would see it as like distortion rather than just hardness in the top end, you know. I mean, if you had it on CD, because it's not physical, it wouldn't show up so bad, you know. Because, I mean, you got a groove there and a stylus sitting in it, and the more it kind of chatters in that top end, the more it sounds like a ripping sound, like almost distortion, you know. Right. Which is what we don't want to hear on vinyl, you know.
We just don't want distortion on vinyl ever.
No, because it's uncomfortable, isn't it, you know.
I often find myself putting a lot of distortion
to get the atmosphere in
there.
there.
My mixes.
Yeah.
I mean, is this a mistake?
Depends on what it is. On that one, there's so much top end and middle going on there. Any more distortion would be going against the grain. It wouldn't be the exciting part of it, it'd be like the upsetting part of it. You'd be listening going, ooh, and wincing, you know, rather than going, yeah, you know, that's really great, you know.
Right.
Distortion, it can be exciting, you know, if it's on the right thing.
Do you think distortion should be used in like recording a record or mixing a record down?
It depends on the instrumentation going on at the time. I would say basically when it sounds exciting, but it isn't like you're not going, wow, like we first did on this track, going, a bit hard that, you know. That's what I'd play with the amount.
If it was good?
Yeah, it's got to be right.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, yeah.
Okay.
But remember that Revolution, don't you? The guitar one, you know. It sounded like it was almost breaking up, but it was distortion, you know. It sounded great, you know. Everybody loved it. Okay, so we're going to cut one now, do a master. So I'll set it all up and then you can see what happens. Every day gives you good times because you're happy when you finish the job and the guy rings up and says, oh, it sounds great, thanks, you know. And at that moment, it put you that much off the floor because somebody said thank you and they were pleased. So all the effort you've put in there is like all for the good, really, you know. I think it's very important that the little guys get a chance to be seen, to be heard.
There's that phone again. It's 2001, isn't it?
Determined, isn't it? Hello, Huggies. Cheers, bye. We're doing it for the sake of the music and having a smile on our faces, whereas like, I think a lot of people do it for the money, and I think if you're doing it for the money, it's not the same anyway, is it, Nico, you know? You've got to do it for the love of music, you know. And there it begins, and I'll start the music in a second or two. Okay, it begins. Because at the end of the day, it's got to sound good. Doesn't want to sound like an old record, it's a new record.